Hello everyone, welcome back to the 46th part tutorial of how to model the island. And I'm one step before I'm gonna finish this and make it, take it, not make it, take it to the island. So, one thing I forgot here, and I will show you this in a second. I'm using Smooth Preview on this, and I forgot to add few edge loops here to this area. So if I'm pressing 3 here, you can see how that looks here. See those lines? Okay, so basically I needed some something to make it, some edges to make it harden. I'm gonna separate this for a second. Let's grab this. It's really hard for me to add edge loops recently, so I'm not sure why it's happening, but you will see. You see, I'm trying to add here. It's like obvious that I'm picking one of those, but yeah, it's still giving me a hard time for some reason. Okay, so I'm adding here. No, let's do it here. And I'm gonna bring this one up just to check it. This one up, modify center the pivot. Hmm. Just to check what I have here, and as you can see, um, I didn't take this point there and chamfer it, so I can add another edge loop there. So now I'm doing this and adding this one here. Hopefully, if I'll press 3 now, you can see how it turns out to be. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this one, place it back there. All right, so now I'm gonna get rid of this one. Take this thing here, mash, combine. I can press 3 to smooth preview this if I want, and Control D to duplicate this once again over here. Alright, so one more thing before we're gonna move it. I'm gonna create a polygon pipe. Let's move it towards here. I'm gonna reduce the subdivision axis to 8. Okay, and I'm gonna right click, choose edge. Let's grab this one, control right click, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Let's do the same here. Well, I think we don't have to do this there, but anyway, I mean this one is, I don't know. Let's try and get rid of this, delete edge, and let's grab all those edges. Sorry, edge mode, all the edges in the middle. Shift right click, bevel them, and then grab this one, control right click, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Do the same for all of them as we just did for that connection part between the tap and the pipe that we will have later on. Okay, and I'm gonna press 3. You can see how it looks, right? So what I will do here, oh, sorry guys, some problem appears. Grab this, double click on this. These days you can select those in loop as well. I hope you know this. Anyway, bevel only them. And now I will do this same thing. Control right click, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Press G. Press G. It's kind of funny because sometimes I'm like, I know that I can get to all of the options using just shift right click or control right click, or in depend on what mode you are. So you can see that we have merge here, so I don't need always to go over edit, mesh and merge. Actually, um, you can get all of those options here. You see bridge, fill hole, connect components, detach. Everything is here, everything. Okay, it's control and shift are mainly are the ones that will bring you this, and they are like really fast access for them. Of course, you have the space bar that will give you the entire thing, but shift and control mostly will give you the entire things that you actually need when in modeling process. I'm gonna grab this one and I'm gonna, here we go. Let's fill hole, shift right click, fill hole. Let's grab the face, shift right click. You will see you have now poke face somewhere here. Here it is. So right click, choose edge. It's just because I'm used to this, so this is why I'm doing this that way. Yeah, let's fill hole again, and right click, choose face, shift right click, poke face. Okay, so here you go, we have this. I'm gonna press 3. All right, F8, shift right click, insert edge loop. Let's add one edge loop here, one edge loop here. Here we don't need, and I'm just gonna do this that way. Now I didn't change much the poly bevel, so let me see if I can still do this. Here it is, the bevel. Maybe I can change a little bit now. Yeah, thankfully I can, so it will be hardened, you see. Usually I will do this before, I just forget about it, and the reason I'm saying this is because you can get into this problem where if you deleted the history, you won't be able to do this, first of all, and if you modify it a little bit, you can mess up with your entire shape. So always do it at the same time you already bevel it. Put this here. I'm gonna change the pivot a little bit to the top of this thing that I created here. Let's see if I will move this out. Yeah, it's exactly there, I think. Let's DV. Yeah, now it's there. So I can stitch it exactly there. That way, I can grab both of them, mesh, combine. Oh, first of all, some edge loops here. Almost got me here. So, no. I hate when Maya does this. Here. You need to be very accurate, I guess, with the pointy mouse cursor here. No. Usually, it happens a lot when you will. I'm gonna isolate it first. It happens a lot, like when you use huge scales or too small scales. It usually whatever is on the grid should react properly, but it doesn't for some reason. Alright, so we have these. No, no, Control Z, and now yes. And yes, okay, thankfully. We've done this. So we have this ring here, you know, just like it should be. I'm gonna grab both of them, mash, combine, modify center to pivot. Let's change the pivot to the lowest point here, D, V, and just pull this down. Great. I will make it smaller. Switch it here to this leg. Hold down the V key. I have no idea why I lift it so up from the grid level, but this is how it goes. And right now it's relying on too many edges or vertices that structuring this leg, so it's hard to snap this to a you know, a good point. I'm gonna add edge ring here to help me at least center it. I'm gonna hold on the V, well, hold on the V key and snap it here. If I really want, I can add another edge here, like so. Squeeze this with the scale tool to help me to get here to this area. I don't know, like something here, and then use this to snap this to. Okay, so it snapped that way and it snapped in this axis. Now all we need is to snap it that way. See? Now we will need to do the same there, but right now I'm gonna simply duplicate it because it's in the same level. Bring it here. Sorry, oops. Let's bring it here. I'm gonna take these two guys. Oh, here I just need... Come on, dude. I just need this one to have edge ring, utility to edge ring and split. Now the reason I just need here one is because I already created that one there, so it's on the same axis while I just dragged it with the same alignment. Or yeah, let's unselect this. Let's select this body here again, shift, select them both, control D, and move them towards here. Okay, so these, keep them on the ground, keep this thing on the ground, not to fall or something. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna save this file. Well, maybe I will go over delete by type history first. Let's check our groups. I'm gonna pull these out from the groups. I guess it will be the best thing to do. Grab all this, middle click, hold and drag above this group, left click, grab this, above the group. Let's grab these 4, middle mouse click, and above, oops, above the group here, this one and these. You select the first, shift select the last, bring them above the groups. Then we have only groups here. Just to be more on the safe side, you know, this group is selected and this one also selected, which right now you like, what the hell is going on here, right? So you want to grab them and do edit delete by type history. You want to grab this as well, so no history will be connected to this, and then you can simply grab both of them and press delete. Check yourself before you save the file again. Check that you have all the necessary stuff here. If it's good, then save this once more, and let's take it to the island. Edit, copy, file, open scene. I'm gonna pause the video right after I will click open on this, okay? Yeah, don't save, it's already saved, and I will see you when it's loaded. Okay guys, so I'm back and it's loaded. I'm gonna do edit fast. I'm gonna click on the background here. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure, but there is this problem. If you can see it right now. I don't know, it took like some of them like as if they were in layers and brought them into this scene with layers applied, and I'm not sure if I actually did or not used layers. Anyway, I'm trying to remove them from there, trying to do remove selected objects from this one and that one, and trying to hide them, and yeah, they are not anymore there. So I can delete this. No, sorry. Can right click, choose delete layer. Carefully delete layer. And then from this, I'm gonna select it once again without the mouse, making sure it's only one layer. Click on create new layer from selected objects, mesh, combine, modify, center the pivot. I have some warning about subdivs, I'm not sure why. Anyway, let's bring this. Oh, we have this little friend here. This is my first attempt to create it. I'm proud of me. If I wouldn't succeed with this one, I wouldn't go with this one. So anyway, let's take it and hold on the J key. Rotate this 90 degrees. Remember what I told you not to rotate. So this is me rotating, but I have the other one on the other file, which is not rotated. And basically I just rotated 90 degrees, so that's not a problem. Wait 1 second. So I have this, I don't want to make it smaller. I want this to be in this size. So actually I want it to be this size, but remember I lower it down because it looks a little bit too odd for me, like too long. I wanted those two to be a little bit more near each other. So I ain't going to squeeze this, okay? You don't want to squeeze it. You don't want to do anything to mess around with this. The only thing that you can do right now is to go with vertices and, well, I'm gonna go like so. I first place it here, okay, like that, and let's see, let's keep some distance from the wall here. So like that, maybe like that. Doesn't matter because I'm gonna move this legs and shorten them. So I'm gonna isolate this, right click, choose vertices, and well, you know what, I'm gonna do a mesh separate. Right click, choose only the leg, these two legs, right click, choose vertices, and shift right click, no, choose vertice, right click, choose vertices also here, shift select this, shift select that, move them to about that, okay, like so. Or you can undo that and grab these as well, but I'm afraid that I will have to get rid of those in the center there. Okay, let's change the scale tool. All right, I'm gonna take a look at them. All right, press F8. Let's bring these. Hey, dude, these. Well, these backwards a little bit, and these. Shift select this, Control unselect the legs, and bring those backwards. Let's unisolate for a second just to see how it goes. So yeah, we have enough space here. I'm gonna well, yeah, let's just leave it there. If you want to mesh combine this, go ahead and do this. Um, well, I need to do something with you, dude. I'm gonna move it to the second layer. Right click, no, right click, add selected objects, and it disappears because this is my junkyard layer. Oh, I do want to grab all of this. So sorry about that. I'm gonna grab this, unselect, no, unselect the house. Let's see behind some roots. and those things here, which for some reason are sticking out. This is nice to know that I haven't noticed yet. This is the first time. Maybe I've done something wrong here. I don't know. Anyway, with that, mash, combine, and press F8, bring it back to object mode. Press 3, smooth this preview, and here you go. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap this part because I want to do the connection and the pipes and everything later in separated part. So thank you for watching. Have a good day, and I will see you at the next part. Bye bye.